What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Girl You Know What podcast, season 6, episode 17, I believe. I think so.
I've lost count.
Yeah, me too. But I'm Danielle,
And I'm Keisha
and yeah, we're back, and
from our little
from
hiatus.
our little
Everybody
hiatus.
needs a break. Everybody need an off day.
Yeah, and we got a lot. Both of us got a lot going on in our personal
My
lives,
God, on
so it's,
today.
it's a lot going on.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so we'll get consistent once again, but right now, just know that it's a lot going on.
The world ain't consistent.
No, that
Good
part.
night.
That part. So we're going to skip the formalities and we're just going to get on into it. Now we
Because we
missed.
have a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff has been happening.
Girl. So we missed. We were just talking right before the show, and we missed a few topics, but we're not even going to address them. Maybe they'll come back up later on, like with another topic. But like I had like past episodes to talk about the Jubilee thing with Amanda Seales, talk about Tamar and Funky Dineva and Snoop sellout ass. But I think those stories have kind
Oh,
of
they will
subsided.
definitely come back around.
Yeah, they'll come back
Yeah.
around though. So, but where should we start first? Let's start with Kelly Price, Kelly on Book Price first. Let's start there, and then we'll go to what you wanted to talk about, and then we'll
Okay,
get back
let's
in.
talk about Kelly Price.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like her.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm noticing now is that the new people, y'all know that's what I call them,
Mm-hmm.
these new people now, and I mean people born from like 2010-ish, 2000-ish,
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't have the luxury of knowing these people before they start talking on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes people fall into, and the old people feel like they have the right to make comments about stuff. And it's like, we know the real you.
Right.
You might can pull some of this off on these new people.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was the same thing with the whole Jackie Christie thing.
Yeah.
When Jackie Christie's daughter slapped the taste out of her mouth and Jackie hit her back, it was like everybody was like, "Oh, Jackie should have slapped her." And I'm like, "Did we forget who Jackie was?
Right.
Are we all here?
I mean, it's just like
Is
how
everybody's
soon we
mind
forget.
working?
Yeah.
Do we remember Jackie? Are we forgetting that this is the same person who sat across the table from Shawnee and was talking cash money shit? Like the person who cut your check?
Right.
Are we what? Is
Right.
everybody cool?
Now you the victim.
Now she the victim. No, she is reaping karma.
Right.
These are the way that she raised her children, and now they rising up on her.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we ain't gonna act like how she wasn't treating the deaf daughter.
Uh,
Did y'all forget about her?
Childless. I mean,
And how the deaf daughter was saying all the same stuff that Chantel is saying about Jackie right now.
right.
Her other daughter said the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but y'all in outrage because y'all got a little colorism issue. I'm
I
gonna tell y'all
mean,
that.
well, I mean
So
that's given.
y'all see a pretty girl and y'all hate them.
Mm-hmm.
See, it used to be pretty girls got a lot of like. There is some pretty privilege,
Oh
but
yeah.
y'all so crusty, rusty, and dusty. Y'all hate pretty people now. So y'all see Chantel being cute and being all the things that she is, and now y'all want to see a beautiful woman fall. That's what y'all
Mm-hmm.
like.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Y'all always want to make the cute girl wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all ain't really looking at the whole situation.
No, they never
You
do
just
nowadays.
no,
No, it's
never,
just what's in
never.
their face because they don't believe in research. They don't believe in things in the past because everything that they just like. This is off topic, but on topic. Do you know that these youngins are adding soda to their like Coke and um, orange soda and stuff like that, orange pop to their ice cream at McDonald's and discovering they're the ones that discovered floats.
What?
Yeah, that's a new thing on TikTok. Yeah, I was just like, are you serious? Like they really think that they discovered
We've been
floats.
eating root beer floats since we were like 2.
I mean, they've been out since our grandparents were kids, if not before
They used to
that.
go to the diners
Listen,
and order a root beer float at the
girl,
counter
girl, they just don't
in
have
the
any.
50s.
Thank you. They don't have any concept of what came before them. That's why you see
But
these
that's
videos.
that's why they dumb. And
Yeah.
that's the problem because they don't teach them nothing in school.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't want to teach them history because
No.
white people so afraid that history gonna make them look bad.
Right.
They are just not teaching y'all nothing about history.
Nothing.
And because we used to learn everything about history, not
Mm-hmm.
just the wars and stuff like that. We used to learn about the cultural experiences of the
Thank
history.
you.
We used to do all that.
That's why
Now
we
they
have
don't
an
want to teach y'all
appreciation.
nothing.
No, nothing. No. So we
And now they
say
got y'all out here believing y'all done invented something.
invented floats.
Oh my
Child.
God.
But we say all that to say that Kelly Price is just she's who she is, and people are upset about her going off. You know, her tirade online about people judging her outfit. It was, I mean, first of all, the outfit was a mess. Let's just keep it real. She looked horrible. I'm
So
being
let's say what
honest.
she said. Kelly
Okay.
Price said that black women
Mm-hmm.
are some of the most meanest, nastiest people. Now hold on, y'all. No, wait. I'm finna hold y'all's hand. Now hold on. Number one, so is she. Now
Thank
let's
you.
let's get that out the way. And I made that statement earlier because she acts like we don't remember her from the Diva show.
Thank you. That's why I said Kelly, I'm book price, because remember that was
She
her
was the
thing.
meanest person on that show.
Terrible.
I listened to probably one or two Kelly Price songs to this day because of the way she acted.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Kelly Price. When
Listen.
I saw the way she treated people on that show,
Mm-hmm.
baby, I took a pause for about 10 years.
Oh, girl, me too.
Because I was just so. Now I'm about to say something else. Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Help right here, God, help me. Cause I just don't get offended when I say this,
Just say it,
nobody.
girl. They be all right.
As a plus size woman, I am always a little thrown when I see, and I know this is about to feed into some type of you. Why you think just cause we big, we supposed to be nice? Well, I can guarantee you, you bitches ain't supposed to be mean.
Yep.
I can guarantee you that. Okay. In the words of my sister, I feel like when people strong in the face too, you ain't supposed to be mean. We don't call people ugly over here. You just a little strong in the
There you
face.
go.
Y'all be the and she but in some ways Kelly is telling the truth,
Oh
but it was
yeah.
crazy that she said it
Mm-hmm.
because
That's what it
she is in the
was.
number.
Yeah.
That's what made it crazy. It's not crazy what she said because what she
Right.
said was true,
Oh yeah.
but she's in the number. You are mean and nasty.
Yes.
So again, I just think when you and I notice, oh my God, I know it as a plus size woman, y'all. I know this sound bad. I just think when the scale reads at a certain, baby, you got to be nice because you a walking target already,
Mm-hmm.
already. And I think it may just be the way I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
I have always been heavier, not always huge, but I've always been heavier than the people around me. So
Right.
my mother made sure I was always dressed nice. My
Mm-hmm.
hair was always done. I always smelled great.
Mm-hmm.
I always had those things going in my favor. So, cause she already said, and Lord, don't, again, I'm just telling y'all my truth. I'm just telling y'all my truth.
Right.
People already gonna see you. So at least have your shit in order. So Kelly, your outfit was ugly. I mean, like
It
you broke
was.
big girl rule number one. Have your stuff together.
Right.
And it wasn't
It
together.
wasn't together. It wasn't pulled, snatched, nothing. And that was the first mistake.
So again, what you said was not a lie,
Mm-hmm.
but also you partake in mean and nasty behavior towards women.
Right message, wrong messenger.
Exactly.
Because
Like
we remember just how terrible you were to those women. People always just think about Nikki Gilbert because of that read, that epic read that
Selena put on
so
her.
listen,
Hmm.
but no, you were terrible to all of those women that were on that show.
And so, cause the Nikki Gilbert season was first, right?
Yeah.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
cause she got red so bad, they got her off of there,
Listen
and
and
then they
come back.
started in a different city, right? And then
Yeah.
that's when Kelly, baby, let me tell you something. Somebody needed to read Kelly Price,
Okay.
honestly.
That part.
I mean, but she wasn't wrong, but
Mm-mm.
she just is mean herself. And I mean, I've heard this recently in the past, I would say 4 months, which
Mm-hmm.
it's been going on. But I've been hearing women speak about it more openly that y'all are out in the streets being mean to each other.
Oh yeah, but you know what? I hate to say it. It's been like that for a long
Yeah,
time. And,
yeah.
but she put it out there. And I will say that that was kind of a good thing that she did put it out there.
Mm-mm.
But like I said, right message, wrong messenger, because we know your past. You're still out here just being, I mean, every negative stereotype about black women she put out there. Everything that she had been wanting to say about black women, she put out there. I mean, it didn't even have anything to do, after a while, it didn't have anything to do with what she was being talked about, just that outfit. It
Mm-mm.
just went into everything else. It went into finances. She started, of course, she had to bring God into it and everything. And it's just like, girl, it's like, don't.
And that's another thing that makes it bad, Kelly, that you are so mean
Mm-hmm.
because you always somewhere talking about God.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you always somewhere talking about God,
Mm-hmm.
only for you to be mean and nasty to people.
Right.
I mean, that is problematic in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear anything from people who claim they love the Lord and you don't speak. And when you
Right.
do get around people, you act the way that you acted. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
unless you made some type of formal apology and discuss the error of your ways and apologize for the way that you behave to those women, which I never heard that happen. You don't have any place to speak on anybody who's mean
Oh, she's
or
never
anybody
apologized.
who's hateful because that performance that you gave was absolutely disgusting.
Mm-hmm. And it shows that
And
you haven't
again, I didn't
changed.
expect it from a woman of your size,
Mm-hmm.
of your color, of your shape, of your look.
Of your age.
At, at the top of the list. No. I mean, seriously, at some point, you have to just, but I've been noticing that from black women too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why y'all deny the fact that you're old. I
I don't
don't
get
get
it.
that
I don't
at
either.
all.
It's like, be proud.
Like Taraji, and it's always the ones who meet the stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Taraji, Mary J. Blige. I just seen Chrissy do it to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's the women who meet the stereotype don't want to be called auntie. I beg
Mm-hmm.
your pardon. You're 50. You
Exactly.
grandma, if we being
I
honest.
mean, your kids are old enough to have, when your kids are old enough to have kids, your auntie, your grandma. So it's like, let's keep
My
it real.
grandmother was a grandmother at 40
S-
years old, at
Same.
45.
Yep.
My mother had me when she was 20.
Mine too.
Like,
Yep. Uh-huh.
what
Yep.
are you talking about? Like,
Right.
you're old enough to be an auntie.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you think an auntie is, unless my interpretation of auntie is wrong, auntie is not like you old.
Right.
Do y'all know that in African culture, in Asian culture, auntie is a sign of respect?
Mm-hmm.
Even East Indian culture, that is a sign of respect.
Yep.
So, like, why do y'all? I don't know why the black women fight against that so
I
much.
don't either. I really
I don't
don't.
know. And little do y'all know, like, culturally, it should be something that we do.
Right.
We should be treating, because I noticed the Asians, any man or woman of a certain age, they address them as auntie or uncle. It
Mm-hmm.
don't got to be nobody in their family. They don't have to know them.
Right.
It's just to say, like, I respect
That's a
you.
thing of, it's a sign of respect.
Yes,
Yeah.
y'all too busy wanting to be young.
Mm-hmm.
That's how y'all end up walking on them little islands and walking behind rappers and shit, still trying to get flew out
Okay.
and knocked down
That part.
by men who 30 and you
Mm-hmm.
50.
It's ridiculous. It's like, just
It's
be who you are. It
despicable.
is. It really is.
Oh, I know, no, I'm not auntie. Yes, your old
Yes, you
ass is.
are.
And somebody should tell you. You being weird. Like, stop. Y'all. And y'all look good for your
Thank
age.
you. That's why I said be
That's the
proud.
crazy part.
Yeah.
You look good for your age, so
Mm-hmm.
why are you mad?
Right.
That I thought that was the whole thing. Do you know how many people don't see 50?
Listen.
How many people are 50 and have ailments?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all out here looking good at 50 and trying to deny your age.
Right.
Or don't want to be acknowledged for looking good at your
Mm-hmm.
age.
And maybe it's like with people like them, maybe it's like a mental thing because of how Hollywood treats them. But fuck that. We know you. It's like,
Have
just
y'all met Tyler Perry? He's still making roles. He was making roles for Cicely Tyson until she
that
died.
part.
Y'all sound
Yeah,
stupid.
it's dumb. It's ridiculous. Ugh.
It's just crazy.
Yeah. So Kelly, girl, ain't nobody falling for it. You just really showed your
No,
ass.
Chrisette, Michelle, you gonna keep on talking, and you
Listen,
gonna get on. You and Chrisette gonna be living on the same island
that part.
with Snoop and
Okay,
Nelly.
okay, all y'all together. So, cause y'all all just out here showing the fuck out. But anyway, let's move on. So, Young Thug, let's talk about Young Thug. Let's just keep the entertainment going. Let's keep the entertainment business going here.
Oh, child, because they all need something to do.
Listen.
So, snitching, as they say,
Hmm.
is real big in the culture. You can't tell on nobody, which you ain't got no business telling on nobody.
Right.
Mind your business. It's the first thing. So they don't release Young Thug's jail calls.
Yep.
And baby, he is in there talking like somebody's 65-year-old grandmama on a cordless phone.
Just
Do you
having a
hear
good
me?
old time. Listen, just gossiping away.
Rubbing his feet together in a moo. That's how much he was on
Baby.
there talking. With rollers in his hair.
Okay. And
Like
and
doing
did.
that kind of talking.
Okay.
When your grandmama used to be up real early on the phone talking to Miss Bertha,
Okay.
sitting in her recliner, talking low. Like he doing that kind of talking in there.
Listen, I mean, was going
About other
in.
grown men's business.
Hmm.
You are weird, but we been knew what type of time he was on with them dresses and polishing blouses.
That part.
I've been telling y'all that from day one, and didn't nobody want to hear it.
Y'all,
Y'all was still in there, slime, jumping up and down.
baby.
Oh, okay, slime gonna show you who
All
he is.
right, yeah.
And look at him, telling everybody business,
Hmm.
talking about Gunna, talking about P, just everybody.
Everybody.
But see, this is why you stay away from men who are criminals. Because when they get in that cell by themselves and they ain't got nothing but time on their hands,
Hmm.
they gonna hate all you niggas on the
Oh,
outside.
yeah.
All they gonna talk about every last one of y'all. That ain't your guy no more. I don't care how many times he shook your hand. I don't care how many parties he went to with you. If he gotta suffer the consequences of his actions, he finna tell on all y'all.
Right.
Don't y'all be believing that.
Hmm.
This the same man was calling baby his husband. Am I wrong?
I know he was.
That's the same rapper.
Yep.
Child.
I
Let me tell you.
mean,
When y'all ask us why we don't respect y'all's rappers, why we don't like them, why we don't like y'all,
that.
that's the example right there.
Hmm.
Look at him. Look at how he in there talking. We don't respect it.
No, not at all.
He's softer than our female rappers from our time.
Baby, listen. What no snitching going
Because
on, nothing.
Kimberly Jones went to prison
Baby.
about her honor,
Hmm.
and he on the jail call. I see y'all do some of the dumbest stuff. Like they recording these calls.
Listen,
They tell you about 6 times while you on the
okay,
phone.
I ain't never been to jail and I know that.
This is a Fulton County Correctional will be recording this call.
That.
This call could be recorded. This is Cobb County.
So
They telling you.
both ends know that. Both ends of the phone call know
Oh,
that. And you
Jesus.
still on there just gossiping
But
away.
hey, if you notice, we don't really hear much from the person on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Only one talking is Miss Pearl. Because that's his new name. Only one talking is Miss Pearl. You just hear Miss Pearl going on about everybody's business. About how many abortions Future's baby girlfriends done had, and
Baby.
his Future was sleeping with his girl, and oh yeah, she done had a few abortions from him. Nigga, what? Why are you even concerned with that?
Listen, he was in there being a bitter ass queen and just
Oh,
let it
Miss
all
Pearl,
out,
you gotta get it
baby.
together. You gotta
Okay.
get it together.
Miss
And
Pearl.
Mariah, you still just standing there.
I mean, like an idiot. She up there. He in there talk. He called Glorilla ugly, And I'm like, first of all, dude, and then secondly, Mariah's just cracking, just laughing at everything. That's just thinking it's all cute. And I'm like, girl, you just look like a fool. You look like a fool anyway. But
And it's the same man who was on these same jail calls talking to other bitches,
That part.
and you somewhere laughing.
That's why I say you out here looking like a fool
Bitch,
anyway.
you're the
So
joke.
yeah, thank you.
My God, on today.
Listen, just can't do nothing with him, and y'all just still steady up here, thug, thug. He ain't. He lost
Go
that
slime,
title.
go slime. Yeah,
Bye,
yeah, yeah.
Miss
Yeah, he a
Pearl.
slime, all right.
Yeah, that is
A
Miss
slime
Pearl.
ball. Child, that is just
It's
trifling.
ridiculous, so trifling. And speaking
Miss
of
Pearl.
Miss Pearl, so Miss Pearl done spilled the tea about Future, which I mean ain't no surprise there. But let's get into Future. So Toxic Negroes still supporting Future and him
Oh
not
my
being a
God.
father. So long story short, we all know Future and Sierra have a son together, young Future. Now, what is he like?
Future.
Yeah, what's Future? I don't know why I said
He's
young
gotta
Future.
be, what is he? Is he like 10
He has to
now?
be by
Gotta be.
now. Yeah, if not close. So, been around for a while. We've known about this. Future
So
after
Sierra went on the Breakfast Club
Mhm.
and she did an interview.
Right.
And, of course, she gonna talk good about her relationship. She gonna talk good about her husband. Because what did I say earlier? Refer back. Y'all hate to see pretty women. Like, y'all hate to see them. Y'all hate to
Mhm.
see them happy, too. Y'all do.
Mhm.
And so, of course, the pivot. And I just learned his name today. Shannon Crowder. That's his name. Yeah, the light skin one with the dreads.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Was calling Russell a lame.
That's what they think, for real.
They think a man is lame if he steps in and sees a man not fathering his children.
Mhm.
Cause let's be clear, Future's on like baby 11.
Yeah. And not only little Future, he's not being around cuz mind
Yeah, that's
you,
what I'm saying. Like it ain't
it
just
ain't just
Sierra's
him.
baby that he doing this to.
Right.
He is not fathering over half of
Over
those
half of the
kids.
kids. And the thing is, years ago, they had a joint custody agreement, but Future never,
He
and this
wouldn't
was,
keep to
he
it.
wouldn't keep
And I
to it.
feel like now I might be making this up, but I feel like I've heard Russell speak on this. Or
Mm
somebody talked about how little Future would be waiting on Future
hmm. Mm hmm.
to come and he wouldn't show up.
Right.
And that's when Russell stepped up like, we ain't
Yeah.
gonna keep doing it to him.
But
No.
he a lame.
But he a lame. He a lame for taking care of another man's son. Well, that is what they saying he lame for.
Mm hmm.
Now,
That,
mind you,
yeah.
she only had one baby when she met him.
Right.
Now she done gave Russell 3
That
children.
part.
And y'all calling Russell a lame because he took care of another man's child. Like, are y'all okay?
It's
Like, who hurt y'all?
That's
Like,
the
that's the real
thing.
question.
Yeah.
Are y'all upset that y'all's daddies left y'all?
And not only that right there, but also y'all ain't taking care of your kids, obviously, or you in the same situation, because for you to think that another man stepping up and taking care of another man's child who's not taking care of him, I
So you
mean,
just want us to lose the boy. Just let
that's
him
it.
just
Just let
shit.
him be.
I ain't finna help that little nigga. Let that little nigga go find his daddy. Go make
Mm-hmm.
his daddy do it.
Right.
Well, clearly his daddy is just off gallivanting throughout the country making
Exactly.
more
That's
babies.
it.
All these hoes they be choosing. You can't tell me she liked a nigga like Future and now she cool with being with a lame nigga like Russell. I beg your pardon?
I mean,
Most women want the opposite.
mm-hmm.
After you have rode the ride and it made you throw up, you don't normally get back on it
That
anymore.
part.
Like, what are y'all talking about?
Right. And like
But see, that's
anything,
because y'all don't know how to separate from hoes.
that's it.
Y'all date one hoe, she do something to you, you'll go get a hoe just like her.
Mm-hmm.
And now we crazy because we said, we saw that one time. We don't want to do that again.
Right. Now it's the
Now she
woman.
can't like a nigga like Russell because
Right.
he too lame. But
Mm-hmm.
this is my problem. For Shannon Crowder to be the lamest one on the pivot, for you to make that statement. And I went in the comments on the Breakfast Club's video too, because they the ones like was talking about it. They talked about the pivot going behind them, making the comments about Russell being lame
Right.
because of what Sierra said on the Breakfast Club. I said, imagine being a lame,
Mm-hmm.
calling a God fearing family man a lame.
Right.
Men's delusion is at an all-time high.
It's crazy.
It's pure delusion.
Yeah.
And him and his wife be on all type of weird shit. Ain't nobody said nothing about y'all going to nudist colonies, swinging and every damn thing else y'all be doing.
But that's
But you
okay.
out here thinking that's okay, and
Mm-hmm.
him fathering another man's child is lame?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you're the epitome of lame.
Thank you.
Make that make sense. I mean, he always been the odd man out to me.
Yeah, he's
And
weird
Fred was
anyway.
on there trying to like explain it to him. If y'all don't know, Shannon Crowder and Fred and Ryan are all the people that's on the pivot.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to watch it if you don't watch it already. It's really good. And if you like sports, it's
Mm-hmm.
right up your alley. But Fred was trying to explain it to Shannon in like a he just lame to me. I'm like, are you okay with your old ass? When I looked him up this morning, I said, oh, I feel so disgusted that he was born in the 80s.
Listen.
It just really devastated me to see that on his thing. I
Mm-hmm.
think he was born in like 83. I was like, oh my God. Send him back.
Right. It's
Cause
ridiculous.
it's just disrespectful that y'all have this thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm disappointed he got a black wife. I wish he had a Caucasian wife.
just for GP.
Just for
Cause
GP.
girl, listen, and I'm glad like these other celebrities who were you know, saying stuff like this before, aren't speaking out now like T.I. And there were a couple others I can't think off the top of my head, but they were making comments about Russell Wilson in the past.
Stupid because nigga,
Yeah,
you're over there raising somebody else's baby.
thank
What the fuck are
you.
you talking about? Zanique ain't your baby.
Thank you.
And them 37 kids you got ain't Tiny's baby.
Listen,
You and Tiny got what, three
I
kids
think just
together?
three
What,
together.
four? Y'all
Yeah.
would have had four, but the one baby passed away.
Yeah.
Like, are y'all crazy?
It's just so ridiculous. It's just like y'all just want to make someone because y'all out here doing wrong. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah, talking about what did they say? He was like, oh, I just can't see how somebody can just be that good or just want to just keep. Why? Because he wants a wife. I'm like,
Exactly.
some people were raised to have a family.
Thank you.
Some people were raised to respect one woman. They
Mm-hmm.
saw it growing up.
Yep.
They saw their fathers and grandfathers loving one woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that they wanted to do. And there are a lot of people who didn't see that and still felt like, man, I ain't about to be having all these women. I want me
Right.
one woman.
I remember years ago I was watching a video, it was like a podcast or something, and there was a guy on there, and of course ignorant, saying, "I just can't understand how you can be with one person, for the rest of your life, whatever." And this guy that was on there, and I want to say they were athletes, and this
Hmm.
and the guy that was being interviewed, he was like, "It's really not that hard."
Thank you.
And I mean, and then it was just like something, the guy who was being ignorant and trying to be funny about it, and just kind of looked at him like, probably not, but it's just like he would just had to, keep
Yeah,
up
it's not.
appearances. It's
But what
not.
it does is it shows your immaturity.
And
Because
insecurity.
listen, you can have a lot of women. You
Yeah,
don't have to get married.
exactly. That's the thing too.
You can be single and keep one woman. You can have a main woman that y'all date for
Mm-hmm.
15 years,
Right.
but you don't have to come together in matrimony.
Right.
You should just be open about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I told somebody this just yesterday. I said, but they're not going to tell you.
No, of course
They were
not.
saying, like, oh, something was going on. I don't know if it was with them in a band or if it was with somebody else. I said, even if you're only giving a man a little bit, like even if you're not giving him every single day of your attention,
Mm-hmm.
the 2% that you're giving, he wants the 2%.
Oh yeah.
He's not willing to let go of the 2%. So they're never going to be honest with you about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you need to pay attention. They're not
Right.
going to tell you. And women need to stop expecting people to be honest. You know, I was kind of thinking this about this with myself, and I was like, I was watching something, and I said, man, it's really sad though that you have to like live at a level where you're willing to walk away from anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it really makes me ask, how emotionally attached are you to something? Because
Right.
we live in a society where if you get too attached,
Mm-hmm.
it has a chance to really like tear you up.
Oh
To
yeah.
that breakup or that separation can
Mhm.
tear you up to the point where it would change your life.
Oh yeah.
And if
Mhm.
you don't, and I'm not really advocating for you to not fully be in love,
Right.
but I'm just saying you gotta pay attention. Like you gotta don't be no, I don't want to say I'm saying that, but god darn it's the truth. You
Yeah.
may not be able to be head over heels in love.
Mhm.
Because listen, we have seen people wake up and just be like, hey, I don't want to do this no more.
Right.
While presenting to you this beautiful self and you think everything is going right and they just wake up one day, they probably already had two other hoes.
Mhm.
And women do it too,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
They done already been, you've been kind of on the side. You thinking this your main thing. And
And
I
she
don't
out
want to
here
do this
like,
no more.
baby, okay.
Somebody presented them with a better opportunity, and so they
Mhm.
gonna drop you and take the other person.
Yep.
And life be like that. Love is a risk. It's a
Right.
gamble.
You better
You
preach.
know,
Come on now, but it
everything you
is.
get into is a risk.
Mhm.
But these people, man, they act like being kind to a person is like, oh my God, you crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that for these bitches. I'm like, boy, because a bitch don't like you.
That part.
Somebody said this to me, like, you make it seem so easy. I've never had anybody treat me like that, and you make it seem like it's not a big deal. I said, because you know why? Because them people didn't like you.
Mm.
And that's the fact that as people, we got to face.
Mhm.
Stop reasoning away signs when people say that, when people are treating you like they don't like you. They
Right.
might not tell
They
you.
not, yeah, because most of the time they're not going to tell you.
No, because again, they want that 2%. Whatever
Mhm.
that is you giving them, whatever they benefiting from you making them feel good, they want it.
Oh yeah.
So they're not going to be honest with you.
Mhm. Then when the
But
next thing comes
you have
along,
got to be on your P's and Q's. When you
mhm.
get the feeling like something is off, you better get away from them.
Exactly, because if
Or
not, you're
that,
going to
and
be
that's
hurt,
what I
baby.
told him. I said, I'm gonna just tell you, them people didn't like you.
Mm,
It's
listen.
really black and white. We make it harder than it is.
Mhm.
If somebody likes you, they treat you a certain way. They treat you right. If
Right.
they don't like you, they gonna do you wrong.
Mhm.
And don't let them explain otherwise to you. Oh, I was going through something.
Yeah, it's going
Oh,
to be
this
so.
was going on. Oh, this was going on. That ain't got shit to do with me.
Thank you.
Ayanla said the most powerful thing, and I probably have said it here before, and I will always tell y'all this, always. She said she was talking to one of the ladies on one of her shows, and she said, I've just ended a 13-year relationship with my old self.
Okay.
She said, but I looked and said, he don't love me the way I need to be loved. Now this was Ayanla talking about leaving her relationship.
Mhm.
She said he don't love me the way I need to be loved.
Right.
She said we don't get to tell people how to love us.
Mhm.
We get to see how they love and decide if we want to participate. And I just decided this ain't for me.
Right.
And that's where y'all be fucking up. That's where the tears is coming from. That's where all that extra shit come from.
Yep.
Because y'all be trying to make people love you the way that you want them to love you. You can't do
Yeah.
that.
Uh,
You got to accept what's being given to you and make a decision. This don't feel good for me.
yeah.
Not saying there's nothing wrong with you. This is your way and that's cool. But this way is just not for me. It don't
Mhm.
have to be no argument. We don't have to fight. We don't got to do none of that. Oh, okay. This is not this love don't make me feel the way I need to feel. And you move
You
on.
just move on. That's it.
You just move on. It don't
Mhm.
have to be all the extra stuff.
Right.
But we make it hard because it's like, oh, we've been together and I just wanted to work out. No, I don't. I don't.
Mhm.
I don't. Mm-mm.
Right.
I want whatever God want to work out.
That's it. That's it.
I don't want it to work out. I ain't finna lie to you.
I know that's right.
That might also be the Aquarius in me, so forgive me. Because they say we're very nonchalant and we
Listen,
really cut your water off quick.
listen. You already know how I post about Sagittarius. You know I don't give a damn. So it's just like it's
Listen,
just what
we
the
do
hell
live in a
ever.
like
That's
society
it.
where we're kind of like, oh, okay, bye bye.
All right. Bye. Okay.
Thanks for coming over.
Exactly. Nice knowing ya. Going about my life.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. All right. So you brought up It's actually a local story here in
Oh
Columbus.
gosh, yes.
So tell me about that. 'Cause you started talking about it. You were like, I'm gonna save it for the show because I didn't know anything about it. So I kind of
Okay,
when
and
you
I know people are
mentioned,
gonna know, and
yeah,
I feel so bad because I don't forgot the lady's name. I do know her name was Judy. No.
okay,
So Judy was on her way to rehab with her boyfriend. His name was Michael. It was like Michael Klomanowski or something like that. He was giving her a ride to rehab in his pickup truck. They were on Stigler and Agler, the
mm-hmm,
speedway. You know, it's like a speedway there, and it's like a
yeah,
bank or something there.
mm-hmm,
So, and this is a documentary, and it's called "The Fire That Took Her." And they were getting into an argument inside of his truck. She was getting out. She threw her drink on him,
mm-hmm,
and she said, he was calling her all kind of names and stuff. And she threw her pop at him, and then she turned to get out of the truck.
mm-hmm,
He got out of the truck and she sat on the grass. You know how when you park in a parking space and you get that first space next to the
mm-hmm,
curb
yeah,
and it's like that grassy area where it might be a tree or some bushes.
mm-hmm. I can picture it
She
right
sat
now.
she sat on the grass right there. He got out of his pickup truck and he had a gas can in the back. He poured it on top of her and set her on fire.
Mm.
And when I say it was broad daylight, like in the middle of the day. So people are calling 911, and I pray that whoever that 911 dispatcher lady was, she got fired.
Oh boy.
Because I tell you they grind my gears,
Mm-hmm.
you are trained for pressure situations. The lady was screaming, and now she was clear though. You could hear what she said. A
Right.
guy set a woman on fire. You have to stop screaming. I cannot understand what you, girl. I was so mad. Because while you talking to this
Mm.
lady like this lady is actually burning. Like she's on,
Yeah.
and the fire is huge. It's huge, like it's a huge fire.
Right.
That's a person in there, like a huge fire. And so finally he sees people, the Michael guy, the boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
he sees people like coming around looking, screaming. So he runs somewhere to one of the stores and like gets a fire extinguisher. He puts the fire out. And so
After he set her on fire, then he's gonna. Okay.
the story he tells is I poured gas on her, but she was like, "No, don't leave." And she was changing her clothes right there because she had extra clothes with her. She took her sweatshirt off and put something else on. And so she asked me to light her a cigarette.
Oh shit.
I lit her cigarette and gave it to her, and that's when she caught on fire.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Now, little do, and this is why I say criminals is dumb
Yeah.
because you're on tape.
I
There's a
mean,
gas station here. There is a bank right here.
right. And there's a
There's a
CVS across the
camera.
street.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. So you crowded. You crowded right.
Camera. They could see from the camera where he actually walked up to her and poured it. Like the detective showed her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Because when her mother went to the hospital, she's like, "What is going on? Like, I don't know what's going on."
Mm-hmm.
And huge events unfolded. And it was unprecedented in why it's such a known case, and it happened right in Franklin. Well, of course, Stigler and Agler, right in Franklin County.
Yeah.
The reason why it was so, she was able to get testimony on
I
the
remember this
record
now.
about her
Okay.
own murder, and she was
Yes.
still alive.
Mm-hmm. I remember this now. Okay. This wasn't that long ago.
It
It
wasn't.
was like
And
within the last 10
so
years, right?
first he was just, it was like felonious assault because
Mm-hmm.
she was still alive.
Yes.
But they knew she was going to succumb. So they do like a mortality. The nurse was there doing the interview. And
Right.
they do a mortality rate number of like, what's your mortality? Hers was like 110%. So they knew she was going to die. Like
Right.
it was no question that was not going to kill her.
Right.
She never made it out of that hospital. Like she never, now she was
Yeah.
able to talk,
Yeah.
but she never made it out of that room.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
Um, and and the thing, what really kind of like, choked me up. In 2012, I had a surgery on my leg,
Mm-hmm.
and that floor where they were at at Ohio State in Wexner Medical Center. Is
Mhm.
the floor that I was on because
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's plastic surgery. So
Yeah.
anytime you're on that plastic surgery floor, and she said, how excruciating that bandage change was. And I can remember people being in there and they were getting their bandages changed. It was the person right across the hall from me.
Mhm.
And the screams
Mm.
that they let
I can
off,
imagine, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like it's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's something you never want to hear, and it is definitely like earth shattering, like
Right.
the pain that they were
Oh,
in.
yeah. I mean, because it just not only does it just look painful, so you can only imagine what they're going through when
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Ooh.
having to keep changing their bandages and their
Mhm.
skin, like it was a
Oh,
lot. I mean,
yeah.
her ears were burnt off.
Yeah, I clearly remember all this now.
Yeah. And it's called The Fire That Took Her. And I watched it on Amazon. So if y'all want to
Okay.
go like watch it in detail, it's on Amazon.
Okay.
I was like, my God.
Yeah, I forgot all about this story. It was like when you first said it, I was like, okay, I kind of remember, a woman being set on fire not too far from
Hmm.
where, where I live.
Right, I was gonna say, but that's
Yeah.
because that's by you. That's
Yeah.
not that far
It's
from
not
you.
that
Yep.
far. Yeah. Or where we went to high school at, not far from there either.
Hmm. And she just had a hard life too because
Mm-hmm.
she had like ovarian cancer when she was young.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she was able to have two children, but she had ovarian cancer. She was in a lot of pain from it, and she got. So I didn't know this. So she got addicted to opiates
Mm.
because they were giving her pain medication, and
Right.
that's where she was on her way to rehab when he did that to her.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, he was never on drugs. He was probably controlling her with
Oh,
drugs.
probably
He
so.
probably didn't want her to go to rehab, and that's probably what they were arguing about
Child.
because he wasn't going to have her anymore. And she
Mm-hmm.
was going to be clean. So, of course, she was going to be thinking clear and to
Right.
know to get away from him. And
Mm.
something they said there was really shocking to me. Her mother called like the victims' assistance. For people who are victims of crime, they do have some monies to give you some assistance.
Right.
Her mother called and they told her, I'm sorry, but anybody who has drugs in their system is not eligible.
Oh my
Even if you're the
goodness.
victim, just because you test positive for drugs in your system, excuse me, you're not eligible for any assistance.
Oh my gosh.
I was
Wow.
like, God darn.
It's not like she did it to herself. She didn't set
He
herself on
set her
fire.
on fire
And it's on
and
video.
y'all didn't think. Mm, I'm gonna
Wow.
tell you something. That's why I be saying when y'all be voting for these Republicans and living these lives and voting for these white people, you better realize where your tax bracket is
Exactly. Hello.
and where you fall, or you might get in a situation like this where your kid be hooked on something and somebody do
Mm-hmm.
something to hurt them, and then they look at y'all and say, "Oh, we can't help y'all."
Right.
You got to be careful, man.
Your skin don't save you all the time.
Listen, because your money can't save you,
Mm-hmm.
and in this situation, your money can't save you.
Right.
It's humanity.
Mm-hmm.
What is the humane thing to do?
Right.
And in their eyes, oh, you're a drug addict. You're one of
Mm-hmm.
them.
You're one of
No.
them. Yeah, you deserved it basically. That's what they're saying
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much. You
basically what they're
deserve
saying.
this.
Or
Yeah.
if you wouldn't have been high, you probably wouldn't have been in that
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Yep. Wow. Oh
But a
yeah, I'm gonna have to check
tangleweb we
that out.
weave when we smuggle the
Girl.
weed.
Lit that part.
I tell you, these people don't care
They
nothing
don't
about
care?
people's lives.
No, not at all. Not a bit.
Hmm.
Terrible.
Well, I think we've covered everything.
Yes, we did.
And it was very nice and peaceful.
Yes.
Other than Kelly, Big
Listen.
Back Price, I'm tell you.
Listen.
And I am a member of the Big Back Club, so I'm not trying to say nothing mean about
It
nobody, but
is
I'm
what it
just saying.
is, but when
I
you
know y'all gonna say something smart, but I'm just saying.
but don't give
When
a shit.
you got to be nice to people
Yeah.
because people already got you as a target.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice.
And not only
And
that,
ain't you tired of people be this what I never understood. And I did not mean to go back to this.
no, go ahead.
Ain't you tired of people being mean to you?
Right.
Ain't you tired of people treating you a certain way because of the way you look?
Mm-hmm.
So you would think that you would just be nice.
Right.
If I ain't learned nothing in 45 years, grown people don't understand the concept of sowing and reaping.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
Y'all
Even if
don't
you've
get
gone
it.
through stuff.
All y'all talk about is what y'all want people to do for y'all. I don't
Hmm.
never hear y'all focusing on how good you treating other people.
Of course not. No.
I don't never hear you focusing on or working on or practicing on being a nicer person.
Hmm.
All I hear you talk about is I don't fool with nobody who don't treat me right.
Ain't
I
that
don't
the
fool with
truth?
nobody. You gotta act like this to come over here and be around me.
Hmm.
How the hell do you treat people?
Right.
Talk to me about that.
Right. And if you're just evil enough to where you don't care because you just alienated, you were mad at a few people, who were saying something, but you just alienated your whole fan base.
Yep.
And then not only that, didn't she say something about gay people too or something?
Oh Jesus.
So I think, yeah, so it's just like you alienated the gays and black women. So, all that Gucci stuff you were bragging about having on and everything like that. Let's see if you be able to
All that what?
she said that was Gucci. She said that was a Gucci outfit
She can't fit
from
that.
from the from the
She's
Gucci
lying.
store.
She's lying.
That's what she said.
She's definitely lying about
Girl,
that.
I was just like, come on now, y'all. Gucci now you
Kelly
know.
Price, what size do you wear?
I mean, that's
You gotta wear what, a
see, I was about to
16?
go there. Yeah, they don't carry that. Mm-mm.
They don't. What are
Nope.
we talking about right now, Kelly? Now hold on.
Yeah, she did.
Kelly.
Yeah, because she let people know that I got my outfit that y'all talked about from the actual Gucci store while y'all are shopping at the swap meet. That's exactly what she said.
Um, as always, this is girl underscore you know what? You can reach us there on Instagram at Wellness and Women and at Danny B Speaks. Cause baby, I'm too fit to be tired now.
Listen,
I can't
we're
even
just going
do
to
it.
end it right there.
We're gonna end it right there. Y'all have a blessed week, and remember what I said. You can't tell people how to love you. You get to see how they love and decide if you want to participate. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.